And we have April 1st, 2017. We're at Buena Vista Park in Alma, Wisconsin. The park is at an altitude of 500 feet, kind of overlooks the city of Alma there. And looks like we got a train going by. And that is Lock and Dam number 4 on the Mississippi. When I took off, I had to hover for a little bit. I just lost my GPS signal for a second, and then it came back. And everything through this flight went just fine. But I should have paid a little closer attention to that, because in about 45 minutes that is going to turn around and bite me. That is going to make me climb a very tall hill. Yeah, we look at those islands over there. Those are pretty neat. You can kind of see where the water gets shallow right by the islands. There's a barge going through the lock and dam. When the barges are too long, they split them up in two, and they'll pull the first part through, and then the second part they'll push through with the boat, and then they'll hook them back up on the other side and continue on down the river. There's a lot of trains that travel on this track. That was probably about, maybe 2 years ago, I would think. They had a derailment fairly close to here. They lost a tanker, or they had a tanker with some ethanol in it, and that broke open. But it got absorbed into the water without any damage at all. We can see a lot of boats fishing below the dam, and a lot of them over there where the water's a little quieter too. Yeah, it's a nice sunny day, about 55 degrees, and people want to get out and enjoy their Saturdays. There's a little bit of a haze in the sky, but that's not too uncommon. It's a beautiful area. Once we get some leaves on the trees, it should turn really green. Saw a lot of motorcycles out today. You got to make sure you dress for it, though. It's still a little bit cool. And we got a boat down there that's moving out pretty good. And now we're kind of heading towards Western Dairyland. They have two coal-fired electrical generating plants, but I believe they're only using one. Yep, Western Dairyland, that's what it is. And I believe the one we're coming up on now is the one they do not use. You can see the coal pile in the background next to the one that they do use. And there you can see farmland at the top of the bluffs. And now we'll start heading back. You can see that new power line they just put in right below me. That's where the clear cut is in the trees there. They've been putting up a lot of new power line across Wisconsin. And it looks like the rest of the barge is entering into the lock now. Try to catch up to the other half. That was a fairly easy spring as far as flooding goes. We didn't have any real fast snow melt, so that was good. And now we're going to head back to the park here. And that's where I'm standing down there in the corner of the parking lot. Looks like they got some round bales in the field yet. And then we'll get this thing back in the ground. It was a nice smooth flight. All right.